Everyone, welcome to the show. So, I don't know if you guys have heard yet today, but a U.S. Senator, Alex Padilla from California, was arrested today. He was taken into custody by Donald Trump's goons, actually, more like Kristi Noem's goons, puppy killers' goons, when he tried to go in and talk with her. She was holding a press conference in Los Angeles. I thought it smelled kind of funny outside, and I was right. So anyway, he shows up, he goes in to ask her questions, talk to her, and they just start roughing him up, manhandling him, throw him out. Take a look at the video and how this all unfolded.
I'm Senator Alex Padilla. I have questions for the Secretary because the fact of the matter is a half a dozen violent criminals that you're rotating on your heads off.
How many of our ICE agents have been doxxed for doing their duty, how they have been targeted.
Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
If you let my hands go and stand behind my back.
All right. Cool. One hand. Lay flat. Lay flat.
Other hand, sir. Other hand.
So, as you guys saw, he was walking backwards as they're pushing him out. He resisted a little bit as they got him outside of the conference room or wherever that was being held. But then he walked away with them peacefully, put his hands up in the air, and walked down the hallway. Why they felt it necessary to put him on his knees in the hallway and then force him down to the ground. And did you notice they're telling him, give me your hands, give me your hands. And he's on his hands and knees. They forced him to the ground on his hands and knees. It's like, how do I give you my hands when my hands are holding me up? Do I just fall on my face? So this is beyond out of control. This is 100% a dictatorship, fascism. The Republican Party is drunk on power. They have lost their fucking minds. Shit like this makes me seriously consider running for office. It really, really just lights a fire in me and makes me think I want to get in there and just roast them. I just want to make sure that they pay the price for this crap. I don't mean roast them physically, obviously, but if Democrats do their typical BS when this is all over, if there's a next election and a Democrat takes over again, I will lose my ever-loving mind if I hear them make one more statement like that Obama crap from, after the 2008 meltdown that destroyed so many lives and caused so many people to lose their homes. If we hear from the Democrats, we have to come together now for the good of the country. We need to look forward, not backward. We're not going to turn into them. We're not going to, go after them like they did to us. If they try this kumbaya bullshit, I will lose it. No freaking way. I will not vote for another single Democrat unless they say, guess what? Karma's coming. Karma has arrived. We are now going to hold every one of these fuckers accountable. I want Kristi Noem prosecuted. I want every one of these people. I want Pete Hegseth prosecuted. I want every single Trump administration official prosecuted. I want their asses thrown in jail for the pain and the suffering and for this completely unconstitutional behavior, this violation of our laws in this country. Every single day, they ratchet it up more and more and more. And again, if the Democrats are too weak to show them exactly what consequences they're going to face from all of this. And let me make it clear, MAGA, we will not forget. We will not forgive. You can consider us the new anonymous. Not going to happen. And I hope my fellow Democrats, the voters, agree with me, because the only way that you stop a bully is to punch them directly in the face. And again, I don't mean physically, I mean, metaphorically speaking. They need to be taught a lesson. They thought that the Biden administration went after their political foes. We need to make that look like it was, like nothing. Because if they really had gone after their political foes, Donald Trump would be in prison right now. If Merrick Garland had pulled his head out of his ass for 2 seconds and stopped with this, moderate, oh, I'm gonna be like, play on both sides, and I'm gonna be so overly fair to the right that I'm useless. If he hadn't done that crap, and if Biden had actually nominated and put someone in that position who had a pair of ovaries, we wouldn't be dealing with this crap right now. So I'm done. I'm done. Unless we have a candidate who says absolutely, unequivocally, we are going to make them regret everything that they've done during Donald Trump's second term, not getting my vote. That's where I stand. So anyway, guys, I will let you know when I hear more, but I mean, it gets old to say, but can you imagine what would happen if the Democrats if Joe Biden's administration was out there arresting Republican members of Congress, and they had the reason to do it? You had people like Scott Perry and others who allegedly, quote unquote, took part in an attempted coup after the election. Unfreaking believable. And yet not one of them paid a price. Not one of them was really investigated. Not one of them was charged with anything. But yet you have a congresswoman who, I don't know if you guys heard this, was just indicted in New Jersey for that whole scuffle with ICE outside of a detention center, for-profit detention center, donors to the Republican Party, by the way, and related to Tom Homan. He used to work for them, but I'm sure that's just a coincidence. And then now you have a U.S. senator arrested for just trying to do basic oversight, essentially, just to go in and speak with a member of the government of which he's employed to represent his constituents here in California. And they cuff him as if he's some lunatic, murderer, throw him on the ground and cuff him and haul him off to jail. If this weekend doesn't pop off with the biggest massive protests in the streets that we've ever seen, then I don't know what it's going to take. It might take someone dying. It truly might. People better wake the fuck up. Citizens of the United States need to wake the fuck up. What is going on here is 1930s level fascism. They get mad when we call him Hitler 2.0. I mean, if the mustache fits, if the fascism fits. All right, guys, I'll let you know what happens after this. Thank you all so much for watching and listening. Please like, please share, and subscribe. Please donate if you can. Love you all. Take care. Talk with you soon.